Okay, let's like to welcome everyone out. I'm recording now. Welcome everyone out to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
To
Wait,
recap,
Wait.
Yeah,
you didn't-
what's going on
What
here?
is going on?
What is happening?
Oh,
What it?
to recap.
Yes.
No.
What?
No. What else did you forget?
George! Are you
There.
kidding? I'm leaving. I hate this game.
We do that after. We do that after the.
Do we do that? I thought we did it
I thought
after
we did it.
Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
thought we usually did it then.
Okay, fine. Welcome everyone. Let's take two. Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
George! George! Are you kidding? I'm leaving. George! Are you kidding?
Is it playing?
I hate this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did it twice.
Oh, okay. Go team and stuff. Okay. To summarize what happened in the last episode, y'all got away from Big Meat and Little Meat, traveled up the mountainside, spent a night under the stars, throwing caution into the wind by not having a lookout. And you each woke up with different items on your chest, not knowing what they were or where they came from. Ulysses had a hammer. Ia had a bag of salt. Geldrick had an arrow notched into his bow, which he fired already. And now that's gone. And War had something. I forget. I have it in my notes somewhere.
Wait, there was only one arrow?
Yeah. And you
I thought it
used
was I thought it was like a new enchantment to my bow.
No. It was just, an extra oomph for your next shot should you hit it. And you did, but it was against the ground. So, that one piece of ground is now it's scarred. All the other pieces of ground around her are like, what the fuck did you do, man? Why did you deserve that? And he's like, I don't know. They slept on me. I gave them refuge from the storm, and then he shot the shit out of me. I don't know why.
I should have shot Ia.
Fair. That's fair.
Salt would have come in handy. And then y'all made your way up to the kind of topish area of the mountainside and did some scouting around, and Ulysses was able to find an area. Let me go ahead and show you.
Oh. Whoa.
So here we have your characters. We
Except for mine.
have, for some reason, Iaz is in processing. I bought the digital copy, and it's still trying to process the digital copy, whatever the hell that means.
Wait, am I the little dude with the purple stick?
Yeah, that's exactly what you are. No, you're the little dude with the purple. This person is Ia. This is Geldrick.
Oh, okay.
This is War. And this is Finnegan.
Yeah, Finnegan.
And there's Ulysses.
But Finnegan is gray.
Wait, Ulysses is bald? That totally makes sense. He totally gives off.
Bald vibes.
And here are your horses.
They're on the edge of a cliff. Oh, no.
Well, I didn't want to make the entire, you know how big this void is? It's immense,
Wow.
okay? Anyway, as y'all were adventuring around, you came across this little area where Ulysses, because of a good perception check, could hear what sounded like abyssals walking around. And he took the time to hop along the tops of these pillars and
Parkour.
did some scouting ahead. And once he got back, that's kind of where we stopped the episode. Ulysses, are you sharing with the group the kinds of stuff you saw when you did your scouting?
I'm sharing all of the things.
Okay. So as he's sharing the things, he kind of tells you that he sees an archway with a bunch of different glyphs and runes carved into it in a language that he didn't quite understand. A couple of fires to either side of the opening. And if you could imagine that there's just a wall here, a sheer rock face, and this is the inside that you guys can't see yet, which is why everything is boarded up. But this is the opening, and everything else is a wall around it. And for some reason, this program doesn't have flat down. It has to be a right angle, which kind of sucks. Anyway, so yeah, Ulysses comes back and he's just like, "Hey guys, Bill and Ted here, y'all. I was walking around there and I heard some chittering from these little bastard guys, the Abyssals, and totally found that this a doorway, an opening, but I couldn't see inside. So we should probably go look at it, right?"
Oh.
Is that how Finnegan sounds?
No, Finnegan sounds like this.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot.
Well, so did you see the abyssals coming out of it?
Not actively teleporting out of it, but if I remember correctly, there's a heavy amount of abyssals around, and so I should have watched longer, but I didn't.
Okay.
I think we could deduce that might have something to do with it, but I don't think that Ulysses is that smart to know what that word is.
I second the motion.
Thank you, Geldrick.
Just
I
kidding.
appreciate the support.
Go ahead.
Well, I think we should go in there and try to figure out if that's where they're coming from, because that's kind of our whole point, right? Gannick said that we needed to find out where they're coming from. So if that's where it is, we should make sure.
Yes,
I
I
agree.
think we should go in there.
Should we go in there or throw something through there first? Shoot an arrow through it.
Good idea.
What if
Or
it hits something inside and then we've got a mazillion abyssal creatures coming after us?
Good idea.
No, that's not a good idea.
You're right. You're right.
I feel like can you understand them when they speak, Ulysses?
Yeah. They're just yeah.
They
Every
didn't
other
say
word.
anything about coming out of a portal or going into a portal or seeing somebody in there.
Nope. It was just F this, F the dirt, F the sky and rocks and you and everyone else. So that's kind of all I heard.
Okay. So how do we do this without pissing them off?
We could bribe them with food, maybe. But there's a lot of them, so we'd have to I don't know, kill a snake and feed them the snake.
We're not doing that again.
That's literally snake. We could set a trap.
Oh my gosh. No.
I mean, we could probably go to just watch. I think that's probably my vote, is watch.
Where
Be
are the
stealthy.
abyssals? Can you point to them?
Yes, but you
So
can't see him. 'Cause you can't
so
see him because you're
the
not over there.
the general areas. So when he was hopping around, his perception check didn't give him the ability to see the locations.
Hmm.
He heard them and he turned to see like flashes of like skin or tail as they were going around pillars, and he saw a couple of them in this region here and a few more in this region up here. But from what he heard a lot more coming his way, which is why he retreated back when he did. So the overall number is uncertain, but at least 4 is the impression.
What I could do is use thaumaturgy and create a sound in another area to see how many of them run to that area, and then we could probably it'll like distract them while we sneak in and check out the portal.
I could just throw a rock.
I That's a really great idea. I feel a little bit better about my idea.
I like your idea.
Yeah, once we get close, yeah, I think you should do your thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Can we give each other advantage when we're doing different things? Like if we all have to do a athletics check, can we all have advantage or just an extra person?
No. So if the group is doing like athletics check, then yeah, it's just based up on your proficiency in that thing, just your own roll. Someone, if they have something like bardic inspiration, they can give someone a boost, or if someone else has like pass without a trace, a spell that they can cast on a group that will increase a dice roll, you can do something like that.
How many feet from like the first row of pillars to the arch is it?
You're probably looking from where you are. You're probably about 30 feet away.
Okay. And then from that first row to the archway is probably another
Probably another
60?
80.
80.
Yeah.
I can always teleport us. Let's see, 80, 160, 240. Yeah, no, I could totally teleport us back and forth from the beginning of the
Actually,
pillar.
it's just over 100 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could do that. I could get us all of us in there because I can do 500 total. Also,
If we, well, I was gonna say if I do my thaumaturgy first and then you port us in there, then we'd be definitely, because my thaumaturgy allows me to cast it 30 feet away.
Okay.
So then we'd be like a super far away from where they think we would be.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I think, right?
Yeah, I like this idea.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to then cast thaumaturgy and have it sound like from 30 feet away, so in the left direction. I'm going to create a sound of a cry of ravens, maybe.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you're looking to cast thaumaturgy where?
Like 30 feet away, yeah, in that direction, in the...
Okay, so are you going to move up to like behind? This is supposed to be like a rock or a mound. You hoping to get behind this and cast it over here, or where were you looking to go?
Yeah, so I'll get close to Ulysses and um
You're
and
floating
then,
right now because you got your boots on.
okay.
Boots.
And then,
They aren't meant for walking.
oh gosh. And I'll cast it off to the left area.
Like over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the range on it?
30 feet.
Okay, and does it have like a radius to it?
No.
I think it's half the diameter.
Is it?
Do you want to
Oh,
teleport?
what's going on? It says you manifest a minor wonder you created. Oh, so it has to be 30 feet within them, I think.
Yeah, so it's 30 feet from you, and it has a radius of 30 feet. So
Oh.
if you set it off from where you're at, it'll hit like here or like here, kind of along this line, and it will emanate out 30 feet radius from here. So it'll go back to you as well as out to over here. Like it'll be kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just fly? Like, what happens if the abyssals see you? Can you just fly up there and just kind of hover over by the arch and then fly back?
Sure. Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
do that.
I'm just throwing it out there because if they see you, are they gonna? I don't want to put you in a precarious spot, so maybe we save that for later.
No, I can do that. I'll do that. But I can only go, let's see. I mean, I have a dark vision for 120 feet, and my move speed is 30 feet, so I don't
You
know
want?
what that would all
I can
mean.
teleport you over there,
Oh, I
and then
mean,
you can fly up from there.
does
30
that
feet.
does that use a spell slot though?
Yeah.
I could just fly over there. I'll just fly.
Okay. I could throw you, and then you can like
No,
stop in
no,
the
no, no.
You'll stop in the air midair. It'll be great.
Really great. I just
I love the throwing ideas.
directionally, I'm a little bit nervous about it because, like, what if you throw me in the opposite direction by accident or something?
Oh, right, right, right.
She's not as aerodynamic as I am.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fly in there then.
Okay, good luck.
So you're gonna fly over the pillars?
Yeah.
How high are you looking to fly?
Well, I don't want to fly too high because I feel like if I'm up high too high, then I'm more obvious. So, like, just above them, so the pillars would still be a little bit of a.
We talking like there, or are we talking?
How high is that?
Right there, you're looking at about 12 feet, 13 feet off the ground, maybe 3 feet off the top of the pillar.
Sure, let's just do it. Yeah. Not overthinking it. Yep, that's good.
Okay. All right. You're looking to just fly straight from here to the opening over there.
Geldrick,
Not straight, but I'd probably like try to like camouflage into the walls if I can. Like stick close to the walls.
Okay. So, following the line of the idea that this is an imaginary wall,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to kind of fly close to that and try to stay hidden as you go?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you going to be looking out for stuff as you go, or are you going to be
Yeah.
mostly paying attention to your destination?
No, I'm very afraid of the fact that there are probably a lot of abyssal creatures in here, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out.
Okay. War is pretty nervous about this idea. He is going to come up and stand guard and be ready to pounce should anything occur while you're going on your little, I don't know, your walkabout here.
Yeah.
It's a little
I'm
fly
finding
boat.
myself.
So you get the first 30 feet or so, and everything
Geldrick, can
seems
you
fine.
hop up there in case you need to like shoot and to save her from something?
Oh, to save her. Yeah. I got you.
Save, not hit.
Save. Yeah, save her. Gotcha.
It's another bird, kill it! Do you want to come up here then, Geldrick?
Yes, please. Yeah. Put me.
Okay, do you
put me
want to
right
be on
behind-
top of the rock, the mound, or you want to be behind it?
Yeah. My like feathers are like white, so I blend in really well with like these dark rocks.
Up top or behind?
On top.
Okay.
Um.
I ain't no bottom.
Okay. And can I do a perception check just to see if to help protect him in case there's anything near, so he doesn't get picked off being up on the top in white?
Sure. Go ahead and roll just a straight perception check for me.
My feathers are white.
Oh,
that's what you're
natural
asking.
20.
Okay,
Oh my
then.
gosh.
You see as Ia is approaching the first column of pillars.
Whoa.
You
Oh, we
see a one creature in your vision, actually with a natural 20.
Oh, no.
You see these three buddies.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, from your perspective, you would see just the glimpse and edges of three fiends that are traveling in a toward you direction.
Okay.
You don't hear anything yet, but you see that they're either doing recon or they are aware of something.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell Geldrick, hey, you can't see them probably, but they're, what is that, 50 feet away?
This one's probably 100 feet away.
Okay.
This one's probably 80 feet, and this one's probably 70 or 80.
So I'll just point out, hey, they're that far away. I'll keep an eye out. If they get closer, probably hop down, but you're good for a second.
Which direction?
Towards the arch.
I shoot an arrow 100 feet towards the
Northwest.
Just gonna blindly
Just blow the
shoot?
whole
Yeah.
blow the whole plan up. Okay.
No arrow. I just want to do like a fire thing.
Okay. What direction are you shooting in? Just like up? Along
No.
here?
100 feet in the direction that Ulysses just told me.
Northwest
I sure
north-
hope that's northwest.
by west.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a compass.
Bottom left, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do west. Yeah, west, northwest.
West by northwest. There we go.
Yeah, west by northwest.
Okay. Are you trying to see what it is you're trying to shoot? Or are you just like turning around, knowing which direction it is and shooting and hoping something hits?
I'm not trying to hit anything. What I'm trying to do is let Ia know that we see something. And so I'm going to try to distract them from seeing Ia by shooting an arrow towards them.
Okay, and letting them know that you're there. Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
Geldrick, I like the plan. We should have planned before. Hey, if you see an arrow, there's danger.
27.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for me, and don't forget to add in the
+6.
the +6 of fire damage.
Okay. 15 plus 2. So 17.
Okay. So the arrow does connect with like the side of this wall here. Since you weren't aiming at anything in particular, but it does hit and then it sprays off and connects with this creature, getting its attention. And since abyssals are resistant to actually they're immune to fire, it hits and it kind of confuses them a bit, and it does start to sting a little, which also confuses them. And he looks up, and let me go ahead and roll a perception check for him. I need you to roll a stealth check, Geldrick.
You got it. I roll really well with stealth checks, so
Geldrick,
just
G5, hit.
10. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 2.
So he looks up and he sees you, and starts just chittering loudly. And as he's chittering and screeching, Ulysses, you definitely hear.
You son of a bitch! You motherfucking son of a bitch! Hey, there's a big bird over here! Let's get this fucker!
Geldrick, you hit a what do they call it? Abyssal,
Yes, good.
by the way, and he said to his friends, "They're coming after you."
So right now, I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, no. We could still go with our plan as far as Geldrick was the rock that we threw, and now we can teleport away if we want to.
Yeah, you can just fly around on over.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, if you'd call it out for me as you roll it, I'd appreciate it.
15.
George got 21. Or Geldrick.
Initiative. Which one is initiative?
It's just left of your
Kind of
arm.
like top middle.
Oh my gosh, Ammon, pay attention.
It's like a pretty big number up there. Oh,
I got 21.
Okay, which of you has the higher dexterity?
I have +9 dexterity.
No, your total, the
Oh.
big number underneath.
17.
20.
Okay, so Geldrick is first.
Take that, you half giant.
Fine, I'm not going to tell you there's bad guys anymore.
I wasn't going to tell you anything.
Okay,
I wasn't going to tell
I'll
your
roll
mom
for
anything.
war.
Oh, shoot.
Good
And
job,
now
War.
for the little bastards.
Yeah. Those horses, right?
Yep, the horses. I'm rolling initiative for the horses.
It's pretty inconvenient
Can Ia
that
hear us?
missiles are immune to fire.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are talking at a, you guys are trying not to be seen and heard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that Ia can hear like muttering, but cannot hear words.
Okay. Did you see the arrow?
I'd imagine I would have seen a flaming arrow, right, Kenny?
Let's have you roll a perception check. You were looking out for them and for the gate, and there's a bunch of things in the way. So it's unclear.
Okay, even from that height, and even though it's dark and it's a flame.
Ooh,
Well, it's not dark.
It's
not
outside.
like, yeah, you guys got up there in like mid-afternoon.
All right, I just got a 3.
You saw nothing.
Okay.
Wow, guys, we're
Wow.
good with our rolls. We're
You thought
dead.
you may have seen something, but you immediately dismiss it because you think it's one of these fires over here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. 5. 2. You did.
I mean, Geldrick, they can already see us. We could always yell at them or yell at Ia because
can
they already
see
know
me.
where we're at.
But then they
can
know where I
see-
am.
You're
Maybe.
kind of like behind the rock.
Only if you respond.
they can only see me, dude.
Okay. So the first one up is one of the little demon things. He is going to 3 feet. is going to go in the direction of the arrow, coming over to here, and he's going to glaive weapon attack hit. Poison glaive weapon. This creature, as you go walking, or as he comes out of the surroundings, he appears to be a bipedal creature with a tail and a spear in his hands. The spear almost looks like it's attached to him with these kind of vine-like tentacles coming out of his arms, wrapping around the spear, making it hard for him to drop it. But as he gets close and sees Geldrick up on the rock and War to the side of it, he gets the idea that he doesn't want to go charging in there, so he kind of loosens his grip on the spear momentarily, and the vines kind of like withdraw from it, and he turns and puts it in his hand like he's an Olympian, and he's going to chuck it at Geldrick for a ranged attack.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm a slippery snake.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh,
Geldrick, what's your armor class?
16.
Okay, so I'm going to roll some damage here.
I'm not a slippery snake.
He does 11 points of damage to you. As the spear comes flying across, it connects with your shoulder, your left shoulder, and just grazes it, but leaves a nice deep cut in there, which starts to burn.
All right, I'll take 11.
And yeah, he's going to use his. Well, he doesn't have a weapon to do anything with, so he's just gonna turn around and flip you off.
He gives me the bird?
He gives you the bird. Gives the bird a bird, and that's going to be his turn. Up next is Geldrick.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, are you going to use just a fire arrow or an actual arrow?
I'm going to use an actual arrow.
Okay, so let's have you go ahead and do an attack roll against
Am I
him.
behind him? Can I give him advantage?
That's not how advantage works in combat.
Okay. Oh yeah,
You have to be flanking, and you have to be both be melee.
And I'm a bird.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
gonna fly away. I don't know where my home is. What?
Can I shoot him?
Yeah, wait for you to do an attack roll.
All right, let's do it. 26.
Ooh.
26 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage if you'd like.
9.
Okay, plus.
No. Is there plus? Oh,
Yeah,
is there
you get a
plus?
plus 6 and a plus 8.
Wait, why? I'm sorry. Because of the arrow?
Yeah, the physical arrow itself. So you
Gotcha.
get the plus 6 from the fire damage of your arrow.
Gotcha.
So if and then I believe the D8 is for the. Oh, that's actually part of the roll. That's the 1D8 plus
Yeah,
7.
that's already.
Okay,
So I think I just get the D6, right?
So you just get the D6, yeah.
But aren't they immune to fire?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll anyway. Plus 3, so I got 12 damage.
Okay, so 9.
Mother trucker.
Let me get back to here. Okay. Now what do you want to do?
I want to shoot him again.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
12.
Yeah, that misses. So
Yeah,
the
that's what-
first
I rolled a
first arrow comes out, connects with him hard, hits him right in his right shoulder, almost paying him back for the hit in your left shoulder. Second one goes wide as he recoils from the hit of the first arrow, and he kind of licks at the fire once it connects and kind of giggles to himself a little bit as it dances across his body playfully.
Can I try to hide behind a rock now?
Yeah.
I like to hide behind war.
Right.
Oh, okay, right here. Gonna do 9. Damn, cool. All right. Okay, so for your character, let me just sorry, I'm trying to juggle a few things right now. You get 2 attacks per action, and you also have bonus attacks that you can take. If you want to do a bonus attack and try to shoot him again.
Gotcha. So each one of my actions, I get to attack twice. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, 1 action equals 2 attacks
But if I
for fighters.
if I shoot again, then I cannot move. Correct?
No, you can. You get an action, a bonus action, and a movement.
Oh,
Per
okay, I
turn.
want to shoot this guy again then.
Okay, so grabbing another arrow, you're gonna learn your lesson hopefully from the last shot, and
Come on, big money. 15. This game is so hard.
15. And it hits. 15 hits. So go ahead and
job,
roll
little
damage for
buddy.
me. Cool.
10 on hit and then 5 fire.
Okay, second arrow hits him just in the just above the left knee, so he can still be an adventurer in Skyrim. But it goes into his thigh and sticks out the back. He looks down at it, screams, and looks back at you and screams again. And so,
Can I hear what he says?
ow. That's the gist of it. It's not a direct translation. It's more of like a street meaning, but you pick up on it easy enough. Okay,
Nice shot, Geldrick.
so that's your go. Ulysses, you're up next.
Wait, I want to move away now.
Does the abyssal
Oh,
see
you want to
me?
move away? Okay, where would you like to
Yeah.
move to?
Over behind war. Like if there's like a rock and then there's war outside of the rock, I want to be like behind the rock, behind war, safe.
Okay, here you go.
Handy.
You are now considered to be in, I'm going to say quarter cover. So you get an extra 1 to your AC for a ranged attack.
I can still shoot.
I mean, on your next turn, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You can shoot
What were you
some, not all.
Okay. I want to end my turn. I'm okay.
Okay. Ulysses, go ahead.
Can the abyssal see me?
Let me roll a perception check for him. Yes, you can.
Damn it. I was gonna do a stealth check, sneak up and clobber him.
Or give him a hug.
Well, you
Maybe
can
just
you can
give
still
him a-
try. Your boots do give you advantage.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll roll a stealth check.
Okay. Go ahead and roll twice then for advantage.
I don't want to. I got a natural 20 for.
Oh my
13.
gosh.
Okay.
Is he cheating? That's the second one tonight. How many rolls have you done tonight? Hold on.
He's just using a 20-sided die with only the number 20 on it. That's it. So, gosh, that would be a fun way to play. You have a 20-sided die and only one side has the number 1. But if you ever roll it, your character immediately dies.
Dies.
Just goes full
Oh,
Thanos dust mode and gone.
game
Okay.
over.
So yeah, it's weird because after Geldrick jumps behind War and hides, the fiend here, this abyssal, is looking between War and Ulysses, and 1 second Ulysses is there, and the next moment the abyssal kind of like blinks its eyes, and what he thought was Ulysses just turns out to be a stone, and he's now very confused. He just doesn't actually remember if he sees you or not. So you are now currently invisible.
My walking speed is 30 feet. Can I make it towards him?
Yeah. I think I said that the edge was 30 feet, so you can get right up there next to him, or you can flank around here to the side, but you couldn't get all the way. You could only get to about here.
No, I'm gonna go right in front of him,
Okay.
up here, and blast him with Ancestral Warcry and Sneak Attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for me. Yeah, it's just a straight roll. I don't believe you get advantage on it.
Another natural 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What are
Okay,
you doing?
so what you do on these is you double all the dice rolls, okay?
Okay.
So with your Ancestral War Cry, you're gonna click the 1d8 plus 3, or the 1d10, or was it just the Ancestral War Cry?
Yeah, it's just that.
So you're swinging it with both hands?
Two-handed, yeah.
Okay, so do the 1d10 plus 3, but you're gonna add in the 1d10 roll again, so whatever that is.
So it says 2d10, right?
Yeah, 2d10 plus 3, essentially.
Okay. So 7.
So that's 14.
Oh, I don't do. Okay. Okay. Sorry. 14. Yes.
Plus 3 is 17. And now for the cold damage, you essentially either roll 3d8 and double it, or roll 6d8 and keep that roll. But you got to decide before you roll it.
Question, is it that he rolls a d8 and then doubles that, or does he do 2 dice rolls and add those together?
That's what he has to decide.
That was the
Oh.
question, yeah.
So it's either what?
So you either roll 3d8 and double whatever the output is,
Okay.
or you roll 6d8 and take that, because that is the double.
Let's go 68.
Okay.
Just a bunch of die. 25.
Okay. So you do 37? No, 42.
Plus, I got my sneak attack,
Oh, yeah, go ahead and put sneak attack damage into that.
Yikes.
which is 5.
Okay. So 47 points of damage, more than half of which was cold damage from the Ancestral War Cry. And as you swing down at it, its right shoulder is messed up, its left leg is messed up, and you come across, kind of splitting the two in half. And with the Ancestral War Cry, you cleave down from its left shoulder down through its right hip, and almost looks like you're cutting through butter. It's weird. Your sword is kind of glowing a blue, and the searing ice seems to just melt away his flesh as he is susceptible to it, and kills him. He's now dead.
He dead.
He falls in two
say-
pieces
I
onto
say
the
to
ground.
Ulysses, I got him weak for you.
Dude, we got this together. Teamwork. Hashtag teamwork. Okay. Can I take a bonus action?
Yeah, you can take a bonus action.
I'm just gonna move for my bonus action. 1, 2 pillars up, or to the right, I guess.
Like up here?
Towards Ia.
Like this way?
Yep. Yeah, and
Okay.
I'll use that for cover. Ideally, so that next little guy can't see me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like that.
And then can I just tell Ia, hey, so there's some bad guys.
Sure.
I got
sure,
one.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, at this point, as you go charging over, and you know, you're a big enough person that even though nobody saw you move over there, the moment that you get close, it kind of startles her, but she's readily aware that there's now some black ichor substance dripping from your blade, and knows that shit's going down. And as you whisper to her that there are enemies afoot, she makes some stupid pun to you and says, like, what
You
about
would
their
never
hands?
say a pun. She would never say a pun. You take that back. You don't put words in
Well,
her
come
mouth. You don't
on.
speak
Come
for her.
on. Say
You don't
something
speak
then.
for her.
Say something then.
Okay, good to know. Thanks.
Okay. It's now
That's it for
Ia's
my
turn.
Oh, I'm going to try something.
Okay.
It's only those two that I see, or do I see any of them?
Roll another perception check with advantage because you saw the direction that Ulysses was heading in, so you have a keener idea as to where.
7.
That was with advantage?
Yep.
Oh, and 4. Okay. Yeah, you kind of get the idea, but you haven't been able to spot any of the creatures yet. So far, your height hasn't provided as much of an advantage in this scenario as you'd hoped.
Okay. I'm going to try something. Okay, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern. And
Okay.
and I'm going to cast it in the direction that I saw them, like, you know, in that general direction that you just said that she knew they were at.
Okay.
About 30 feet out.
Okay,
Or
so
50
about
feet
30, okay, 50 feet out from where you're at would be about here. And it
let's
has
do it's a 30 foot, so maybe farther in. So I can cast it
okay,
120 feet away, but it's a 30-foot.
radius, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you did it here, that's 30 feet radius.
I want to push it back a little bit.
To, like, here?
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe here?
I mean, the thing is that she doesn't know where they are, so I can't really say I want it to include that guy. I just have to be in that general vicinity of where.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, and on a 10 or less, I'm going to do this one that was back here, and on a 11 to 20, I'll do the one that's closer.
14.
Okay, so we'll do right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Woohoo! Party!
Each creature in the area who sees a pattern must make a throw on a failed save. The creature becomes charmed for the duration. Okay. Let me roll a series of saves then. It's a wisdom 9. Okay. That's a failure. That's a failure. Okay. All right. So as Ia is flying kind of over toward the wall of the mountain here and sees some of the commotion that's going on. She kind of knee-jerkingly casts a spell, and these twisting, turning lights erupt in the sky above, kind of more toward the cave or the opening. And the twisting, swirling colors are almost like a screensaver from a circa 1998 desktop. And impossible Mobius strips that are spinning and twirling inside of each other in a big Technicolor pattern as the two abyssals here see this and are immediately entranced by it.
Woo! Okay. And then I'm going to let Ulysses know, hey, I just if this worked, they should be in a incapacitated state for the next 1 minute. Let's do this! And then I'm going to fly in there and see if I can find that first one.
Okay. So 30 feet will put you to about here. It's probably as close as you can get. And by now, as you fly in, you do see him, because he's kind of like poking at the sky with his finger at the swirling Mobius strips, almost like he thinks he can touch it, but he doesn't exactly know how.
Okay, and then I'm going to do chill touch. Okay, I'm going to reach forward my hand and I'm going to cast chill touch because necrotic they are okay, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Go ahead and criticals. Let's go.
And natural 20.
Woo.
Did you guys like buy the game? Like how are you guys getting natural 20s?
They
I did some
practice.
special favors.
Gonna hit. Target takes 1d8 necrotic damage. Five, so 2d8. Okay. Go ahead and either roll 2d8 and double it or 4d8.
I'll do 4d8.
Do 58. It's way better.
21. And
Oh.
double it?
Womp
Well,
womp.
you did 4d8, right?
Yeah. So I don't double
that's
that.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
21.
Okay. Okay, so that one is hit with the spell, and it kind of cuts in through their back. This giant skeletal hand appears, kind of emanating and stretching out from Ia's hand, almost like was it Dalzim from Street Fighter 2, and his hand just reaches out and rakes the back of this fiend, which breaks him out of his trance and his charm, and he turns around and hisses at Ia, seeing that she's standing right there ahead of her. His spear now clutched in his hands ever so tightly, as the Icarus blood, the black ooze, kind of is crawling and snaking down around his legs. Okay, so that's movement, spell, and bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, I think it has to be, right?
Yeah. Unless you want to like say something to someone, like eat my shorts or.
Give him the bird.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Next up is War's turn, Let me see here. Secret, no define sense. That's cool. War is going to use his. He's gonna come running up as well. He can't quite get within any kind of melee. He doesn't. His breath weapon wouldn't cover the distance needed.
Can I throw him? Can I throw him?
On your turn, maybe.
Dragon.
1 minute, the weapon is considered magical. Okay. So as he gets up to Ulysses, he's actually going to cast a sacred weapon on your ancestral war cry, Ulysses. It gives you +1 to all of your attack rolls, and it emits a bright light for 20 feet. And then it's weird, it actually emits a dim light kind of 20 feet beyond that, so it has a kind of a shining candlelit kind of essence to it, of radiance, not fire, but of radiance.
Seems like a waste because he just rolls natural 20s anyway.
And
You're welcome.
yeah, so now your blade is enchanted with radiant fire for the next minute. So essentially the next 10 rounds, not rounds, next 10 turns. And then from there, he's going to actually dash with his bonus action, and try to get up beyond it to try to draw some
Aggro.
aggro away from Ia, who has kind of put herself in an easily to hit spot from virtually anywhere on the battle map.
You could say it's an easily accessible location.
Get out.
Thank you.
And that's going to be War's turn. Next up, we have this little bastard here, who is going to, still hurting from the strike against its back, is going to try to jump up on top of this pillar here and stab at Ia with his spear. So he's going to do a natural 19, so he absolutely gets up there. And then his attack is going to be, because you're only a few feet above the top of that, he can easily hit you with a melee weapon. It's as you're looking at this thing now, you see all these tendrils and vines that, while they're on his weapon as well, you see that they kind of emanate from his chin, almost like Rastafarian dreadlocks coming out of his chin that wrap around his arms and his body. And as he gets close to you, a couple of them loosen from around his body and come flying up at you, almost like scorpion tails. And he's going to take a hit. And what's your AC? Ia?
She's muted.
Sorry. My AC is 14.
Okay, so that's a 21 to hit.
Okay, and I'm going to a hellish rebuke.
Okay. Let me get damage here first. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Geldrick, when are you going to join the fight?
Thanks, Ammon.
6.
Okay, so you are poisoned for the next minute.
Okay.
During this next minute, you cannot regain hit points. And you can try to save again at the end of each of your turns. But until the poison wears off, you cannot be healed.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and do your Hellish Rebuke.
Mm,
So for this, you just roll the damage on it.
yeah, it's 15.
Okay? And let me see what kind of...
Oh, but it's
Oh,
fire.
it's fire damage.
Damn it.
So you point at it and you say something like, "You don't have very good manners." And
Why do you keep saying things that you would never say?
I think she would say stuff like that.
yeah, that actually sounded pretty up your alley. Also, because this doesn't do any damage, I needed something that wouldn't affect an abyssal. Like your hellish rebuke to him is like, "Hey, you look like a demon," and he's like, "But I am a demon, so." Doesn't do anything to him. The fire licks across his body, and he just kind of giggles to himself, almost like it's tickling him. And then he's going to use his spear now and take another swipe at you.
Rude.
The first one actually
That's a
give me
7.
damage though, because you just told me that it was going to do like a
Oh, it
ticking.
did four damage to you.
Okay.
4 piercing damage. And the second swing missed. He swung at you with a 7. And so that's going to be his attack. For his bonus attack, he's going to take one more swing at you with his glaive. And he rolled another 2. Okay, so
I
both.
taught him that.
So as he's swinging at you, you just kind of like lift your legs up into the air, and he just keeps missing, and you're just laughing at him as he's laughing at your hellish rebuke. It's like a very macabre and dark game of pinata that's being played here. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's his turn. Next up is this guy, who is currently charmed.
Charmed.
And read the spell again. This is an extra shaken creature. Stupor. For the duration, so it lasts a minute. So yeah, he's just kind of hanging out. He can't move, so he can't get close enough to anyone to do anything. So yeah, his turn is kind of forfeit right now. Next up, we have
Dun,
Geldrick.
dun. I'm guessing that there's 4 more people that we can't see.
Oh, shoot.
We got this.
these guys have made their way over.
All of this because Geldrick shot a fire arrow.
That's right. But it's going according to plan. Once they get to us, we'll just teleport behind them. They won't know where we went.
And
Yeah, we can still teleport, huh?
let's see here, I got to roll initiatives for each of these buggers. 1 second.
I mean, that was the plan the whole time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, of course.
Yeah, that's what.
I wonder what would happen at this point if we just teleported.
Well, I'm kind of by myself, so don't do it yet.
Well, I can only carry one at a time, so I'd have to go back and forth.
You can't do all of us?
3.
Not at the same time.
Oh.
But I can go up to 500 feet total, so like they're back would probably be fine.
Then Okay. Next up, you all hear a screech of kinds, almost like a banshee, comes echoing out of the mouth of this cave here. The screech is very loud, it's very high pitched, and there's a trill in it. As you're listening to it, there's nothing being said in Abyssal. It's more or less like a war cry. And something is approaching from inside of the cave that you don't see yet. Next up is going to be this guy's turn. This one was caught off guard by the lights. So this one and this one are currently incapacitated, but these other three are still coming down. And this one is going to take his spear and throw it at War here, being the closest and most likely target to get hit.
It's kind of rude.
And is going to hit with a 23.
Yeah, did you make a friend once with the Abyssals?
I made them think that I was like all powerful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I kept killing it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And War takes 13 points of piercing damage. And yeah, for his bonus action, he's actually going to run up and get a little bit closer and attempt to retrieve the spear from War's current side.
Oh my gosh.
So War got up to try to distract this demon, failed to do so, and then was looking the opposite way when a spear came out of nowhere, hitting him in the side. And he's now going full Ace Ventura, screaming at it as this little guy kind of makes his way over and grabs the spear and is currently trying to yank it out. He doesn't have the action to actually yank it out, but that's what his intentions are. And now it is Geldrick's turn.
I shoot Ia. I walk towards Ia.
Okay, 30 feet movement can put you like right there.
Okay. How well do I see the demon guy or the abyssal right next to Ia?
Really well.
Okay, I shoot Ia. No, sorry, I shoot him.
Okay, don't roll a
If you
natural one.
miss, yeah.
Because, okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Come on,
Straight up
Betsy.
Main Street.
27.
Okay, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
10. 10.
Okay. All right, so you take an arrow out of your quiver, take a few steps closer to it, and you're able to hit it with an arrow, and it's weird because it's right in the back, the same place that the skeletal claw had just raked along, and this arrow comes plunging into it, and is now the tip of it is poking out through his sternum, and he's going to look down at it and scream, and then reach up with his hand and just snap the tip off.
Oh,
And
just the tip, though, right?
just the tip. Yeah, he's going to leave the full shaft in there. So that's your first attack. Do you want to take another attack?
He's still standing?
Yes, he is.
I shoot him again.
Okay, you can try. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
My second one's always way better. I got a 19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
15. 15.
Cool. So the next arrow goes quite a bit higher into his throat. Most of the arrow comes through, and a bunch of black blood comes spewing out. And he doesn't even hesitate. He reaches up, grabs the arrow, pulls it the rest of the way through, spilling more blood, but he still seems to be standing, even though it's really uncertain how he's still standing. It looks like he's really, really close.
I shoot him again.
Okay. You gonna use your multiple attacks, or are you gonna do your bonus action as being this shot?
I'm just gonna do my 2 actions as all attacks. Because I get 2 actions, right? Oh, I moved as my first action, right?
So keywords here: action, bonus action, movement. You used your movement. Your action was your first 2 attacks, but you can cast a was it flurry of blows? What is it? The action surge, where you can take a special action on your turn, just once per short rest, where you get 2 additional attacks.
Gotcha. I don't think I'm gonna need 2, because I still get 2 more attacks, because I get 2 attacks per 1 action, right?
2 attacks per 1 action, 1 attack per 1 bonus action.
Gotcha. So I've already used an action. I've already used movement. I only have 1 bonus action.
Yep, unless you use your action surge, and then you get another action, which is 2 more attacks.
No, I just want to shoot him one more time.
Okay.
I believe.
So go ahead with your bonus action and see if you can finish him off.
I'm a good at finishing those little guys off. 24.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for me.
Mother trucker, 9. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so as this arrow, it's interesting. Your shots started off low and progressively got higher, and now your last arrow connects with the back of its head, and instead of him having to pull it out, it just goes clean through, and the front of its face just falls off as he falls off the platform and dies.
Oh, you killed the,
shit.
Oh no!
Geldrick got his wish.
I did it actually. I was the traitor.
Rude! Rude!
It's okay, because your other one came in.
Okay, good. Then that's fine.
That's better. Oh,
That's so funny.
it's like it was meant to be.
Okay. So that's your action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah.
I believe that's everything, unless you have something special you want to do.
I say, Ia, I got you, girl.
That's toast.
Okay, Jason.
Okay, that is Geldrick's turn. Ulysses, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Geldrick and say, "Can you fly yet?"
Okay. And then what are you gonna do?
Head towards the bad guys.
Okay.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Okay, you can kind of get to there,
Can I
close
hit
enough
him?
to be within range to take a swing at that dude.
Okay. Because I know I'm gonna get hit from the other guy, but I can always do my bonus action and retreat and just leave. No, because War is our only person that has healing abilities. Oh, I should have done stealth mode first. Dang it. Okay, too late. I'm just gonna attack the dude with my ancestral war cry.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack for me.
Can I do two-handed
Yep.
with that? Okay.
If you do two-handed,
No.
it's another natural 20.
Yes.
I think something's wrong.
Okay.
That's 3 in a row.
You must be using a mod. It's a plugin. Look it up, George. Look for a Chrome plugin called Natural 20s or something like that.
She
Okay.
uses Firefox.
Oh, no, that's probably
I'm
it.
just kidding.
It's
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Do 1d10 and double it, or do 2d10 and add 3.
2d10 and add 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think that's only 18, right? Because it did +3 each time. Or yeah.
I can't. Oh, yeah, it's only 18.
Okay.
And then for the 3d8 frost damage, ice damage,
Mhm.
either roll 3d8 or 6d8.
3d8 times 2. That's what you
3d8.
should do.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're gonna do 3d8 times 2.
Okay.
22.
22, so that's 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
22 being frost, that is...
No, I think it's so 22 plus 14, right?
It was 18.
Is it 18 plus 22?
Okay,
18 plus
sorry,
22.
My bad.
18 is the physical damage, 22 is the ice damage.
Okay.
And this one. That guy was this dude. So yeah, that one. It's the same thing with the other one. As you come down with your sword, this time kind of from brow to penis, if it had a penis. You just kind of split it in two, and the edges of it just kind of frost up and split, and the skin around it kind of curls up, and almost like the skin is reaching back for the other side to grip back on, but it can't find purchase, and it just falls to the ground. You one-shot it.
All right. Nice to have a bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a run up the wall backflip to just celebrate as my bonus action. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm
That's sick, actually.
let's see. I can do a yeah, where's my actions? There we go. So I can dash. Does that mean I do my full 30 feet, right?
You can do up to 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay. So that dude's dead. So war's kind of okay. Let's come down like diagonal down left, southwest. Down behind that rock there.
Like here?
A little bit
Or
back
like
towards the
here?
crew. Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Okay. That is your turn then. Next up, we have. Well, so the screech that you heard moments ago
Uh-oh.
is
God about
now followed by. Well. Sorry, still trying to get used to some of these controls. Where the hell is my mouse? What in the hell is going on right now?
I have to pee real.
The hell?
Whoever she is, I hope she's a bird.
Okay. Um, unseen to any of you as your characters, two new creatures have entered the battlefield. And one of them is
Friendly and wants to help us on our adventure. What a great idea.
okay. One of these creatures is going to fly over on top of this pillar and is going to cast a spell at War.
Don't give consent, War.
And what's the 15? Okay. War has to make a 15 wisdom save to, and he got a 14. Oh. So you guys see what looks like a succubus creature fly up to the top of one of these rocks and say something to War. Ulysses hears a voice say something like,
You don't want to hurt me. We're friends.
and War nods and says, yeah, we are. And and this creature has a telepathic bond ability, and from here on in is going to communicate strictly mentally with War. But you can kind of see that as this creature is looking at War, she turns and looks at the rest of the party and smiles and looks back at War. And as she does so, War nods his head and turns back and looks at the rest of the party, now holding on to his flail ever so tightly, looking at each of you with a grotesque amount of hate. And that is that one's turn. Ia, you're up next.
I mean, War's face is usually filled with hate because, like, he looks like a dragon anyway.
Yeah. But this time he's like licking his lips. His tongue is coming out, and he's hungry all of a sudden, and he's thinking chicken's on the menu.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, so does he look like he's hostile towards us?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. I am going to and I can see her from where I'm at, right?
You can see War. Yeah.
No, I can see the what's her name? The
Oh,
demon.
yeah. You can see her from where you're at.
Okay. So because I feel like she's the cause of his hostility, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast at her.
Okay.
I haven't hit one yet this entire campaign.
Well, right now is the moment to hit it. So
Hit it and quit it.
go ahead.
19!
Let's go.
Ooh.
Eldritch No, don't say that. Don't.
Armor class is 15.
Oh, you
Oh.
rat
Good
bastard.
job.
You rat bastard.
Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay. 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's 3. It's a solid 3, guys.
Okay.
Strong work.
Yo, good job,
Cool.
good job, Ia.
You got this.
So
We'll whip you.
one single Eldritch Blast comes out as you see your friend and your confidant suddenly turning his back on his assignment. You let out this scream like Elle from Stranger Things,
Yeah.
and you point your hand at it at the succubus, and
Yeah.
this bolt comes firing out and hits it right in the sternum. Leaves a little bit of a burn mark there, a little dark energy, which kind of knocks the wind out of her a little bit, but she cocks her head and smiles at you and goes, oh, she goes,
Oh, you like this one, do you?
And does it look like he's out of the hostility? Like if he like was he in a trance or some sort?
roll an insight check for me.
13. Oh wait. Why does it say 11? Okay, well it says 11, but on my screen the dice says 13. But it's 11.
Because you got a -2 for your insight.
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. It's just stuck on a lip, and so it's like
Oh,
looks like it's a 13, but it's an 11.
I gotcha. Okay.
It happened to me one time too.
It still looks like War is going to kill everyone.
Okay. Okay, well that so the only thing I can do now is another Eldritch Blast, right? Because we decided that could be my bonus action
Yep.
if I used it the first time.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do another one. Oh,
Sure hope it's not.
sure hope it's not a 2.
I taught her that.
It's a solid 2, Kenny.
Oh,
She
yeah.
does not hit.
So as she kind of goads you, realizing that you reacted very quickly to come to War's aid, that kind of striking comment throws you just a bit as you realize that War has taken a step closer to you, and shocked, the blast goes wide. Not just wide, but the succubus almost tries to jump into its way just to fuck with you. But it doesn't connect in
Oh my
time.
gosh.
And she goes from here to here.
Okay, and I'm gonna get lower
Okay.
behind one of those tree.
Over here?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. You are now behind a rock.
Wait,
Yeah, that's where I want to
Iraq?
be.
does
Yep,
War
the
have any
country.
like ranged attacks?
I guess you're going to find out on his turn.
Yeah, I would have gone up higher.
Well, she's behind a rock.
The country.
I don't know. Maybe Geldrick or maybe War will come after me.
Okay, E, is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next up, we have both of these demons. One of them, actually, they're both going to take a charge at Ulysses here, who, for whatever reason, has not started raging yet.
Oh,
And
I forgot about that. Dang it.
they're going to attempt to surround to get advantage attacks on you.
Okay. Bring it.
And
Don't bring it. I'm scared.
got 22 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. One of them does 8 points of piercing damage to you, and you're poisoned, so you can't recover HP for the next minute. And they're each going to take another swing at you.
Okay. Bastards.
14.
Nope.
Well, all 4 of their rolls were under 8.
Nice. Let's go.
So as they come running up to you, their beards are whipping out like crazy, and their glaives are swinging in the air, and you seem to be like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Dragon Ball Z style, dodging every single one of them like it's nothing. And you even start giggling at one point because of how incredible you're doing at not getting hit.
They hit me once though. So
Yeah, they hit you once, but that was it. That was like, hey, we're here, and then you're like, oh, well, it doesn't matter now, I guess. So that's those 2 guys' turns. And then next up is this dude who's still perplexed and entranced.
Nice.
And so he's still hanging out there. And then this one, even though it's the same creature-looking thing on the screen, it is not. This thing looks like it doesn't have legs. It's all black. Its wings almost seems to melt into a smoky, ethereal substance as it bats against the sky. And it's strange because as he gets up to this one, he just seems to pass through this one like he's not even there. Just zoom through him and then zoom through these ones. And yeah. Seems like he can pass through physical terrain as though it's not there. And as it gets closer, the heck's its movement? There it is. Okay. He can't get super close. He's going to actually come over here to try to join the fray. He has like a 60-foot movement. but he only has clawing attacks. So he's going to take a swing at Ulysses as well, but he doesn't get advantage because he's not flanking with a 19.
That hits.
19 hits.
Mhm.
Does 8 points of psychic damage to you. So as the claws rake down across your dome from above, it almost feels like he's clawing a migraine headache into you as memories of your family come flashing into your mind, and a similar or a familiar voice echoes into your skull. I'm coming for you.
Ooh, that's kinky.
And in fact, as you do this, Geldrick, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
What?
$12.
You also hear, as Ulysses is being scratched, you hear, it's almost like you're being overwhelmed and overcome while you're standing there, and it feels like the world is pressing in around you. It seems like the air has pressurized somehow, and you're being crushed under its weight. And a voice echoes into your soul and says, "Your ancestors could not stop me. You will die by my hand, and you will spend an eternity as my slave. Leave, or I will fucking destroy you."
Can we all hear this?
No. Only Geldrick hears that. And as soon as the voice ends, the weight and everything dissipate. And he went from standing up, feeling confident and happy and stuff, to suddenly in a very bad place, back to, oh, what the hell was that? And that is that dude's turn.
Good luck with that.
What an a-hole, dude.
And
There's
then
like sensitive things you just don't bring up, and he just went right for it.
Oh,
Just went right for the gonads.
you've had a hard night.
I had a hard night, guys. I rolled a lot of 2s. Then this guy comes up, talks
And I
about my
asked if you could
ancestors.
fly yet.
I'm laughing because I'm crying.
Okay. Let's go ahead and end the episode there tonight.
Oh, Kenny. Okay.
We're kind of at the
You're
bottom
all
of the
gonna
round.
die, and I'm gonna run away.
We're at the bottom or at the top of the round. The next one that would have been up was going to be one of these dudes over here that's currently perplexed and mesmerized, so he can't do a damn thing.
So then it would have been me. No, it would have been
Huh?
war.
It would have been you at the top of the round, Geldrick,
Gotcha.
followed by Ulysses. But let's stop there. That's a good place to stop. And yeah, maybe next week Stephanie can be here, and I'll have to send her a private message as to what's going on, so she
I'm
can.
going to be out of town next week.
Okay, the week after.
But if you want to play without me, you are more than welcome to.
I'll play Ammon's character.
Oh god.
Okay. Well then, we will see how that goes.
It'll be great. Don't worry about it, guys.
Same same bat time, same bat channel. And until we meet again, just remember.
It's
George!
been-
George, are you kidding? I'm leaving. I hate this game.
Okay.
That's how I feel every time I roll a 2.
Aw.
I rolled like 3 2s tonight. Like,
Yeah, and Ammon kept rolling natural 20s.
he rolled 3 in a row.